Sometimes, loss is not the end, but life's quiet way of pushing us toward a higher place. The story begins at an ancient temple on a mountain, where time seems to have fallen asleep. Moss covers the stone walls, the courtyard stands silent, and in the center hangs a great bronze bell that has not been rung for many years. Dust thickly coats its surface, and birds fly past without giving it a glance. Yet one small sparrow sees something different. Inside the hollow bell is a perfect shelter, cool in summer, protected from the rain, safe enough to build a nest. She carries tiny twigs one by one and carefully lines the nest with soft feathers. Though she works hard, her heart is full of happiness. She believes she has found absolute safety, a peaceful place nothing can disturb. In that calm security, she does not realize that life always holds unexpected changes ahead. Day after day, the little sparrow lives believing the old bell will remain silent forever. In the morning, she sings joyfully to greet the sunrise. In the afternoon, she rests in her nest, enjoying the safety she thinks will never change. Her world is small but complete and peaceful. She is certain she has found the perfect refuge. But life often changes when we least expect it. One morning, the temple's silence is broken by footsteps. The monks gather in the courtyard and look up at the dusty bronze bell. After many quiet years, they decide it is time to ring it again to call the villagers to prayer. The sparrow has no idea what is about to happen. She sits calmly in her nest, fully trusting her safety. Suddenly, the bell rings. The powerful sound shakes the air. The bell trembles violently, and her nest is torn apart. Twigs fall, feathers scatter everywhere. In a single moment, the small home she worked so hard to build disappears. Panicked and heartbroken, she flies out of the bell, carrying fear and a desperate question. Why did this happen to me? Leaving the temple with heavy wings, the little sparrow flies away in confusion and sorrow. She has nowhere to return. The nest that once meant everything to her is now only a broken memory. Day after day, she wanders through unfamiliar valleys, resting on dry branches, yet nowhere feels as safe as before. Hunger, exhaustion, and loneliness slowly surround her. At times, she wants to stop, to give up, because everything feels too overwhelming. But deep inside, a small voice continues to whisper, "Keep flying. Don't stop." That fragile belief keeps her from falling. She continues searching, still hoping that somewhere there is a place meant for her. One afternoon, the sound of flowing water leads her to a hidden forest glade. Sunlight filters gently through the leaves. The air is fresh, trees are heavy with fruit, and a sparkling stream runs nearby. The branches here are stronger and softer. The sparrow pauses, amazed by the paradise before her. For the first time since losing her nest, she truly feels hope return to her heart. With new hope growing inside her, she begins to build again. This time, she is not careless. Each twig is carefully chosen, stronger, more durable. She patiently weaves them together, adding soft layers, creating a nest larger and sturdier than the first. Though the work is tiring, fear no longer fills her heart. Instead, she feels maturity and caution. When the nest is finished, she gently settles inside. A cool breeze brushes past, and the stream sings a soft melody. Looking around at the green, vibrant life surrounding her, she smiles. This place is not only safer, but richer and freer than the cold bronze bell ever was. At that moment, she realizes something important. If the bell had not rung that day, she might have remained trapped in that narrow hollow forever. What once caused her pain had actually opened the door to a wider world. Human life is the same. Sometimes the events that take away what is familiar are the beginning of a brighter chapter. When everything shakes, do not lose hope. Keep moving forward, because something better may be waiting ahead. Each of us builds a nest, a warm home, a stable job, a familiar relationship. We grow so comfortable that we believe nothing will ever change. Then one day, the bell of life rings. We lose a job, a relationship ends, or a long-term plan suddenly collapses. In that moment, everything feels shaken. We ask, why me? Pain clouds our vision, and our faith trembles. But like the sparrow, what matters most is not the loss itself, but how we respond. If we are brave enough to keep flying, to keep searching without giving up hope, we may discover opportunities we never imagined. Some doors only open after others close. So when your world trembles, do not think it is the end. It may only be a beginning in disguise. The next chapter of your life, if you keep moving forward, could be the most beautiful one yet. Remember the small sparrow and the bell that shattered her nest. What seemed to destroy everything actually set her free, leading her to a larger and more beautiful world. The bell did not just take her old home, it unknowingly gave her the chance to discover a paradise she had never seen before. Sometimes the very things that hurt us are quietly guiding us towards something better. Life is the same. When your world shakes, when plans fall apart or familiar things disappear, do not see it as a final ending. Do not let fear keep you still. Those disruptions may be life's way of pushing you beyond your comfort zone, a place that feels safe but limits your growth. Instead of collapsing, stay strong. Keep walking. Rebuild from what remains. Every time you rise again, you become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Perhaps right now you do not understand why you are going through loss, but one day you will look back and realize that the moment that felt like the worst was actually the beginning of the most beautiful chapter of your life.